Hi guys, welcome back to the Road to 2000. Recently I've been getting absolutely obliterated in my 5-minute games, but we're going to take our time today with a nice 10-minute game. I've just been warming up against Charles, the 2000 bot, and I had a very respectable game against him, I think. I lost, but it was pretty close. So I think we're alright to take on Chris Hurst. We'll give him a game. So if here, push not working. Maybe we Dean Keto. Let's try that. Just try and get castled. And then, yeah, we'll not use much time, so feeling good. Got out the opening. And now I'm in my favourite point of the game, which is the middle game, guys. Let me know in the comments which part of the game you prefer. So if here, we're threatening to just bring the bishop back. They're trying to trade off the key defender of the king, which is good in these Fianchetto sniper tower positions. It's good for them, at least. So let's move out of this. This little pin. Yeah, we recapture the king. This is fine. So now these dark squares are weak, but sadly we don't have a bishop to fork. Or skewer pin. Where do we put this bishop? Like this? This? They take, we take, we get a bit of a weird structure. What are we doing with this bishop? Maybe we break. I sort of didn't mean to do that, but yeah, if we break. Actually, I think it's okay. I tried right clicking the arrow, but I think this is fine. So if takes. Do they get a check winning the queen? No. Takes here. It's just a lot of pressure on this d file, so I'm just checking for tactics there. We can always throw in a check. I'm just worried about them giving us a check, but I don't think there is one that works. There's this, but we take. So we've got pressure here now, which looks really good, just threatening mate. And they'd have to play a bit of an awkward move if they let us play this. So maybe here. I mean, if we go this, they've got check. We go here, hitting the queen. If they go here, we've got check. They go here. Tempting. Just because they've sort of got to deal with this or give us a check, otherwise it's just mate. Take. This not working. The only move that works for them is this or this. And then if we just play like that, then they move the knight back, hit the queen. I think we just take. Tempting though. Tempting to go for this. We got our queen nicely lined up here, so maybe a move like this in the future. Put on the pressure on this square. Maybe back the queen up with a nice little rook. I'm just noting this alignment issue, so they might prepare a move like to defend the bishop on this square. So for example, I don't know if they'll get the queen to here to defend this square for the skewer there. I sometimes get pin and skewer mixed up, guys. Which one is which? Let me know in the comments. What? We just take, wreck your structure. If we do this, I mean, they take and damage our structure, so I'm definitely just going to take that. And I don't think they meant to do that. I don't think they saw that was a queen trade. Because now we just put the pressure on this weak pawn. If they're defending, well, they can't because this piece. Maybe they push. Wow, this looks good for us. I love this bishop. Stopping this rook coming to this square and this square. Two key squares potentially for the rook. Yeah, and that doesn't look comfortable for their king. So this giving us the option to come in like this with check, and also just threatening to double. So if this, we take and maintain the nice structure. If this, we just pressure on this pawn. Oh, I really like this, actually. Just pressure and everything now. Because if check... Oh, I even spoke about that before as well, but luckily we've got this pin. Yeah, a bit of a sneaky one, and that just wins the piece, really. So if pawn push, we go here. I was lucky we had that move. They should have... They sort of saw the skewer and, you know, instantly played it. Oh, skewer. But this just looks awkward for them because now we just attack the pinned piece. What if this, we just take with the rook? So yeah, it's just lost for them now. We've got 7 minutes. Hopefully we see a resignation. Nice. Getting back on track with the 10-minute games, guys. Come on, that means a lot to me. That means a lot. I just lost 100 points on my blitz. Absolutely brutal. Lost like the last 12 games in a row. just time issues, talking too much. Just, yeah. I seem to be able to talk in the 10-minute games, but 5 minutes, I struggle to talk and play. So, often I put this bishop out, but then I end up regretting it when this bishop comes in and pins. So, I normally just play this like simple, the bishop here. I think we go for a fianchetto again. Maybe we play this to stop, well, blunt this bishop. Also stopping this knight coming to this square. So now our knight can jump in, and if here, we hit the knight. If here, do we get this check? Winning the knight? No, because this bishop covers. What if here? They've got that square covered, so what if here? That looks okay for us. Also just this, threaten to... I don't know if I'd even take that piece, even though it would damage the structure slightly, so I think I'd just get the knight out on balance. So if we come out this way now, looks tempting. Or if just this. If back, we go here. They take, we're very happy. I think our queen's on quite a cute square, so if here... Yeah, we are extending a little bit, aren't we? But it takes a nice bit of space. Very tempting. It puts their bishop on this diagonal, which we could close off with this move, which looks good. Clamping on the center. The only move they've got is this, but we take. So we're getting a closed position, guys. With a big space advantage, I think. So this would get the bishop off the board, but this bishop is already negated by my powerful pawns on the dark squares, so... And they could always slide back as well, so I think we probably favour development. Thing is, we've closed down their dark square bishop, but we've also killed our own. So... which diagonal is going to open up the quickest? This one or this one? I think maybe this one's going to open up first. But long term, this diagonal is always good, isn't it? Let's try this one. Not sure. So we're always eyeing this move, especially now the knight can't take. This just looks beautiful. They're trying to get to this square. So if here, stopping the reroute of the knight. Queen's got pressure, but we've got this square really well defended. And now we're just threatening to come in here. Also, this threatens that. Looks really nice. What was this queen doing? Was it defending anything? I think we're safe to move this queen. If here we take, they take, we jump in. Check. They go back. At least it's tempo, isn't it? And then here. If here they jump there again, so let's try this, something a bit different. take a different angle. That light square bishop is a bit strong. Maybe we want to trade that off. Or even this. There we take, damage the structure. Or they take, no, they can't take with that. Yeah, I think this looks okay. What was the move I was on about? This. If take, retreat, take. Let's try that. If take, we just take with this piece. And now we're just looking to smash things open. Here, here, here. We've got pressure here, pressure here. Also, we can recapture this way. This looks really nice. They take here. Actually, they can't take because then we just hit in the pinned piece. So I think maybe we give them the chance to mess up. And we can bide our time here, I think. So if here, trying to contend their strong bishop. Also, if we get a pawn on this square, I think it'd be really nice just to stop a knight ever jumping to here. And we'd get an open file for the rook once castled. So I'm going to try this. Bishop can't take. So we can capture this way. Does that do anything? If we want to maintain our structure, but I actually really like this. Just the knight, a looming threat. Okay, so now this is no longer pinned. So now maybe we want to try and crack things open. Our king is a little bit weird, but the position's closed enough that hopefully by the time the position opens up, we'll have traded off a few pieces and things won't be quite as dangerous. So pressure here now. They want to take this, by all means. All your squares are weak. They're all your dark squares. So that's not working now. We want to activate this bishop. So maybe break, take. They take, we take. So maybe this break's working in the center. I'm a little bit scared about my king, but we've got them really closed off and I want to just push this advantage. Okay, going after this pawn, so maybe here. This, probably not good. No. Takes. So this would be a fork. If we could go here, takes, fork. But then they take, we take. So maybe we want to just defend this pawn. Simple. So wherever they move this, they're now hitting my queen. So that would be a fork of the king and queen. Except it's defended 3 times. Seeing patterns though, guys. It's good to see the patterns. Maybe if it's just defended once, maybe... I was thinking if it's just the pawn defended, we could get a rook here, pin the pawn, and then play that. Win the queen. But obviously, it's defended more. So we want to get this fork moving. So we want to move the knight. Where do we move the knight that looks good? If here, take. That's no good for us. It looks a bit suspicious just moving the knight back. If here, they take this. I don't really like it. Let's move the knight back and see if they fall for the fork. But actually, then they just take. We take, they take. Yeah, so that's no good. So if we take here, we just end up with isolated pawns. We really want to push this pawn, but we can't. Not clear. If this, they take, we take, they take. I think we're slightly worse. Oh my god, I've used a lot of time. Wow. I don't know. Let's play that. They take here. It's bad for us. Is it? No, we know. We got this defending. No, we were fine to do that. So now we're just threatening this. If this takes here. I don't know. So If this here wins, let's check. This check. No. Maybe just this. Holding on to the knight. And then if check, we just go up and connect the rooks, go into this little clump here, have an advanced king in the center. Not going to think about that one too much. I think we're probably getting away. These two hold each other together, along with this rook, so I think we should be able to do this. And then hopefully push here and have a really dominant center. And if we could trade off the queens in this case, we'd get into a winning endgame, I'm pretty sure, with the king being so active. So here. But there's a tactic. So takes, hits the queen. And if we take, they win this. But if this, they take, we take, they take. Yeah, it's good. Let me throw in an in-between move, hit the queen somehow. I'm not seeing it. Oh, check. Does that help? Looks like it helps. It's another defender on this square, isn't it? And then if they take, we just take them. So luckily there was a check there, guys, which I think has saved the day a little bit. So we can correct the pawn structure now. And yeah, we're looking a lot better here. But we are really low on time. We've been thinking a lot. Got a bit lost with the daydreams there. So this square's covered, so maybe king here would be safe. King here. Do we just hit the queen now? Where does the queen go? Maybe here. Hit the rook. I'm not sure. I'm just going to try and play some quick moves now. Which is normally the sort of thing I say just before I blunder. So this. So we want to move the queen. This takes. We get an isolated pawn. This. Not sure. Really not sure what to play. This. I don't know. Maybe. They can't attack the pinned piece, I don't think. Oh no, they got this. But then we defend. But now that, right? But then they get this. Yeah, I think we're just slightly losing. If we get a queen trade, they get this at the end. Yes, it's a forced fork of the rook. It's hitting the queen followed by hitting the king and rook. It's brutal. Yeah. So at least we get a pawn for it. Maybe this after. So here we have to move. Remove this. And then maybe we try and like hit the rook. We're down by 2 points. Maybe we can make a swindle, but they've just got so much more time that I don't see how we do it. We have got this passed pawn. We just invest in that. But then maybe rook comes and reinforces. If we win this pawn, I think we're looking okay. We're threatening to just take. Check. So we are defending that square currently. We hit this. Wait, what? Wait, they could have just taken the knight. So this. Defend the knight with the queen. But then there's this. But then we take. We win a pawn out of it. And then we've just got a centralized king in a pawn down endgame. Maybe we're okay. So this hits the queen, which looks nice. But then they've got all manner of dark checks. This. We get isolated pawns. I don't know. This looks like our only try. Hopefully the queen goes here and then we can take it. I think this, and then we're sort of running away. I'd like to get that move in. Also, this, maybe, in the future. Should we just try a random move? We've got 20 seconds. See if we can make a swindle. Check us here. We love that. Oh, I thought I'd done it then. Here. He's going to try and win the rook, I think. So this, we hit this. Maybe we try and get that move in. 18 seconds. We've left this far too little too late. But we are hitting this now. Have they got any more checks? If this, we go here. I think that's the last of the checks, right? Here we take 18 seconds. A little bit nitty gritty. We've got this check, win the rook. Have we got anything better? Any in between little checkarunos? I don't see it, so let's go for this. And then check. Give us some time to think. Oh, we get that. We get this. Do they get another check? Don't think so. So this is a check. They're just trying to waste our time right now. Oh no, they're not. They had thought that through. I just took because I thought they were just, you know, when people check just to try and waste your time. Now they win the rook. Oh, we could have should have probably got the knight out of danger, but this. Guys, 1 win, 1 loss. Not too bad. There, I don't know what happened. You know when you just sort of, I was off with the fairies and time ran away with me. But we're being a bit annoying to our opponent right now. Just pre-moving everything. Just making him calculate, you know. How's he going to stop this pawn? Okay, so he stops that pawn. But what are you going to do about this bad boy? Here? Maybe he sacks the queen, probably. Oh, we lost. Oh, he swindled us. We lost on time. We were winning as well. Oh, we would have had him. I would have had him. All right. See you next time, guys. 1 win, 1 loss. We're getting back on track after losing 100 points yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed. Cheers. Like and subscribe. See you next time.